to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how I did the simple Valentine's nails. This was pretty easy, so this will be a beginner's nail art, and I also did this for a client because she saw these press-ons on my table and wanted something like that. So this is how it looked like. It's not exactly the same, but it's more or less the same thing. So to start off, I used this elastic from Planet Nails. It's clear elastic. I used that as a base and I applied one coat of that, and you want to cure that obviously. And the next step, I go in with the elastic from Planet Nails as well in the color white. So if you guys did not see my previous video, you should check it out. I was looking for a white gel polish and I could not find that, and they recommended this, and I love this because it's more pigmented than the normal gel polish. So I do a coat of that on 4 of these nails. So I did one coat for this design because I'll be using another kind of gel on top of that. So I just needed a white background, like a white base. So that's what I do for the rest of the tips, and yeah, except for one. And for what will be our index finger, I go in with this sheer pink from Gillette. It is Caribbean Sunset in the code GP022, and I'm going to be applying 3 coats of this. And then for the next step, I go in with Iceberg again from Gillette. This is 2 sheer, so that is why I went in with the white base first. So I'll be using that on all the white tips. So this is in the code GP322 if I'm not mistaken, but you guys can see that. Yeah, so yeah, I apply it on 4 of them, and remember to cure. So for our first design, I'll be using body and face glue from Planet Nails. So this I use for my foils. I'll show you just now. So what I do is I wipe off the sticky layer from the gel polish with acetone and a lint-free wipe, and then I apply a thin, very thin coat of that, and then I cure it for a minute. You can actually air dry this, it does work as well, but it dries faster if you put it on your UV lamp. And also remember to make this a very thin coat because it will take a while to dry out if you make it thick. So for our foil, I'll be going in with this pretty pink heart design from Planet Nails. I got this a while back, but I'm pretty sure that you can still get it, and yeah, it has a transparent background, so the only thing that's going to transfer are the hearts. And you want to use this background, the non-shiny background, and that's the side that we're going to be using to stick onto the nail. So before you stick it, you want to make sure that it is laying where your design will be, where you want your design to be, and then slowly press it down. And then I use my lint-free wipe to just press it down. You can actually use your finger, but I just prefer this method. I don't know why, but it works for me. So yeah, slightly rub that onto the nail, and then you will lightly pull your foil backwards, and then if it did not stick properly, you can just put it back on and rub again and make sure that your design is in place. For the next step, I'll be using my Moyu London stamping plate. I forgot the name of this plate, but anyway, it has this hearts and love designs on it, and I'll be using this one over here. And yeah, I'll be using it with a pink from Planet Nails in the code A, no, it's B, it's B074. And yeah, it's a nice light pink. I'll be using that for the design. So you need to wipe your stamping plates first, and then I also wiped my jelly stamper. Make sure it does not have lint or any dust on it. So yeah, with this it was trial and error, so I need to show you guys that even if you are used to stamping, you will have trouble sometimes, but this does not mean you should give up. So I realized that my nail polish, I had little of it, or sometimes I pressed on too hard when I was scraping the polish out. And also I realized that my design is actually smaller, for because I initially wanted it to be on the thumb, but my design was smaller, so I eventually changed it. So yeah, you guys can watch my trial and error, but eventually I did get it right. So do not give up on yourself. We all need to keep trying and trying. And eventually I got it right. It wasn't perfect, but so if you don't get the whole stamp on the nail, you can use little designs that will be left on the side and just try to patch up your design. So yeah, this is how it looked, and it was pretty satisfying when you get it right. So now the next step, I'll be drawing some XOs on the thumb. So I've changed my design to drawing on the thumb, since we could not get the first design right on it. So this is the brush that I used. It's this tiny brush from, I don't remember where I got this, but it was one of those random shops. So this is very easy. You just draw your X, and I did my X's first and leaving space for my O's. And yeah, what I did is I did the first layer, because this is a sheer color, so this is the same color that I used on the index finger. I do my X's and O's and then cure it for like 30 seconds. Even 10 is also okay, and then I go in again so that the color is a little bit more opaque. Last but not least, I go in with these rhinestones from mascara, which I got a while back. Actually, yeah, in December. You guys can check that haul that I did from mascara. I got them on special, but I have the normal prices on that video. So that I put them on this triangle of mine because they are mixed sizes, and I'll be using the smallest sizes from these rhinestones. So to stick them on, I used this elastic that we used as our base, so it is a clear coat. This is for our pinky finger, and then I go in with a dotting tool to place them, and when you're happy with your design, then you can cure your rhinestones into place. To finish up, I go in with the Bling Girl top coat, the one that got me removed from the Planet Nails group. This is the one I'm raving about. It is very cheap, about 25 rand, and you know the drill, just apply. So normally on my designs, if I did a design especially like rhinestones and your foils or even stamping or water decals, I do double coats, so just to make sure that my design does not get ruined fast, more especially on clients knowing that they use their hands on a daily basis. And yeah, after curing, this is how it looks like. So it was very easy. You guys should try this, and if you did, remember to tag me on my Instagram page, and do not forget to comment, like, and share this video, and I'll see you guys next time.